This is Star Talk. All right, so let's go to Iana, who is at Goddess Memoirs on Twitter. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Goddess Memoirs. All right. Would soil on Mars force us to genetically modify foods to be able to grow there because of less sun? In other words, leafless. Can we genetify?
Genetify. I feel genetified. All right, that
Can
may be.
Can we genetify plants to the point where they don't even need photosynthesis, but they can still be eaten?
Well, we eat mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Look
Look at you, man. Look at that.
Touche. So all that aside,
I do eat mushrooms. As a matter of fact, I'm still having flashbacks from the last batch.
I can't hear you. So everybody, I know it sounds so romantic to go live on Mars to some of us, among which I am not whom, usage intended for comedic effect. Everybody, Mars is cold, crazy cold. And the sun is less than a quarter as bright. So it's dim. I mean, I know we take pictures there, but these are with cameras that are where the iris or the system is set up to capture a lot of light before the picture is sent home here to Earth.
So not a place to live if you have seasonal affective disorder.
Yes. And you can't breathe.
Gotcha.
So everybody, it sounds so romantic. If you really want to colonize Mars, go to Antarctica for a couple years.
Okay.
And not on the shore where the birds are and the orcas grabbing the penguins out of midair. No.
None of this happy feet stuff.
No, right. Yes.
Right. None of that.
You go where it hasn't snowed in over a century and see what the dry valleys and see what you think. Try it for a couple years.
So
and by the way, don't even breathe. Take all the scuba tanks you need just to simulate it. So I want to go to Mars. I want to look for signs of life on Mars. I'm the first guy to do that. But I don't want to go colonize it and then genetically modify crops so they can survive in a greenhouse on Mars. That would be charming.
Right.
But it's not a big goal of mine.
So what would be more, I know we're still in GMOs, but I just got to ask, what would be more desirable? Colonizing Mars or colonizing the moon?
Oh, God. Wow.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to elicit that kind of
death by vacuum or death by freezing. I mean, either one.
Either one.
Yeah, but the moon would be, here's the thing. In Antarctica, we have a science base. We have McMurdo Station, and people go there and they do scientific research. They make amazing discoveries about the hole in the ozone, about climate change, about the ice sheet sliding off the continent of Antarctica. Gotcha. Very important. Mm-hmm. Earth used to be so warm, ancient dinosaurs wandered around on that continent back in the day.
What?
Yes.
All right.
But we make those discoveries. That's good. But you don't go there to live. You go there to work and hang out for a while.
It's like L.A. I got you.
From your perspective.
From my perspective, yeah.
So for our viewers who are not in the United States, L.A. is Los Angeles, California, and Chuck, I think, is a native New Yorker. Is
Philadelphian, but
Philadelphian, even more troubling as a Nationals baseball fan. He's eschews, poo-poos, is disrespectful of our beloved Los Angeles.
Love Los Angeles, just couldn't live there.
Yeah. So anyway, the same is true of Mars. Now, genetically modifying plants to make it on Mars, a worthy undertaking, but not something I want to spend a lot of intellect and treasure on.
This is Star Talk.